Welcome back, Scorpio, and happy birthday. Welcome back to Sage and Stone Tarot. My name is Jennifer, and I am here to do your Twin Flame Soulmate Love reading for the month of November. As you can see, I'm doing the readings a little bit differently because the sun has gone down here in Arizona, and I want the lighting to be okay, so this is the best way for me to do this. You'll be able to see the cards. You'll be able to see me shuffle. Happy birthday, Scorpio. I hope each and every person out there enjoys their birthday. Thank you so much for all of your likes and your shares and your subscribes. I welcome new subscribers. Thank you so much. And I welcome back returning subscribers. Your presence here means everything to me. Thank you so very much. For those of you who have been with my channel for any period of time, to November 1st, today is November 3rd, but I started my 30 days of gratitude. You can see some of the posts that I put up there on the community tab. And also that goes along with my 30 days of gratitude is that each sign is going to get 2 readings this month. But I'm going to get out all of the love readings for all of the signs first before I go into the bonus reads. What I do is I start off with my Moonology cards, and I already shuffled out the cards, and it's just for time constraints. And what I do next is that I go into the tarot, and I was guided to pull a Power of Surrender card at the very end. I am using the Bianco Nero Tarot, and if I need any clarifying messages, I'll be using my Cosmic Tarot. So this is a general reading for the zodiac sign Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. All cross watchers are always welcome. And please remember that this is a general reading, so not every single Scorpio is going to resonate with every message or the reading at all. And that is okay. Take what resonates, throw out the rest. And if you don't resonate at all with this reading, it either is not your reading or I'm not your reader, and that's okay. There's a lot of amazing readers out there on YouTube. And also remember, energy is fluid. It shifts and it changes, it ebbs, it flows. It is interchangeable and reversible. So cross watchers, if you need to flip the script, then by all means do so. And just wanted to share with you, if you're curious, this is my custom-made twin flame orgonite that I had made by Wing and Bell. It is a representative of my twin flame and myself, and is with every single reading. And it is guided by Archangel Chamuel. So let's get started, Scorpio. There's a lot of, what I feel is that there's a lot of volatile, and when I say volatile, it doesn't necessarily mean negative, but there is heavy energy. There's heavy energy we are in Scorpio season. We had a new moon in Scorpio. Mercury's in retrograde. There's a lot of stuff going on planetary wise and astrologically. The 2 cards, meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. You could be dealing with the Pisces, you don't have to. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. And then we have the disseminating moon, take time to breathe out. I hope that there isn't a glare and you can see this okay. And then the new moon in eclipse, expect powerful change. The artwork on this card alone shows how powerful the energy is. New moon eclipse card. With the meditate and contemplate and take time to breathe out, what I'm drawn to is the colors. There's a lot of different shades of blue, and so what I'm feeling is that there's going to be a lot of truth spoken. There's going to be a lot of truth spoken that was most likely been hidden for a long period of time, and it's going to come out. And when this truth is spoken, this is going to be a catalyst for a very powerful change for you, Scorpio, with you and your person, your connection. And it's important to meditate and contemplate before speaking one's truth, taking time to breathe out. This reminds me of the 4 of Swords in the tarot, when we take a step back we kind of retreat, take a step back, and really contemplate and meditate on how it is that we want to get our truth across. We don't want to come across as if where the other person is going to feel attacked in any way, but you definitely want to be able to speak your truth very clearly, very concisely, and with integrity. So it's very important. And to take time to breathe out, what I feel is that it's almost like being an observer or a witness, kind of observing the situation, kind of stepping back and almost looking at it like kind of an overview. And so as you gather yourself and your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, that's when I feel this truth is going to be spoken. And like I said, once it's spoken, this is what is going to be a catalyst for powerful change, because then we have the full moon in Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries, you don't have to. A fiery climax approaches. So there is something there's something that's very, I keep hearing the word volatile. I keep hearing the word volatile. I feel that, Scorpio, with you and your connection, I feel that there's been a lot of things that have been left unsaid, almost like unfinished business. And so, like I said, once the truth comes out, this powerful change, and there's a fiery climax. But what this does, then we go into the full moon in Scorpio, and you could be dealing with another Scorpio. You don't have to. It's time to release negativity. It's time to release negativity. I feel, Scorpio, this is part of the truth. What I feel, what I'm envisioning, what it is that I'm thinking or feeling, I should say, is that with your connection, Scorpio, this negativity is something I feel that has been in and around your connection, and that it has been kind of, because this truth hasn't been spoken. I feel, Scorpio, that you have needed to speak your truth about something very important aspect within your connection. And this is the negativity. This is negativity and what I mean when I say that is that when we have been keeping our truth to ourselves, it's very toxic to our emotional body and our mental and psychological and emotional well-being. And it's right in the middle. So this is what it is. And because once you pull the trigger and actually speak and voice your truth, this is the negativity that is going to finally be released and let go once and for all. And so then we come to the full moon in Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So what I feel is that whatever this truth is, whatever needs to be spoken, that is going to be the catalyst to this powerful change, which in turn culminates into a fiery climax. It releases the negativity that you have been holding on to, or what's been holding on, or what negativity has been attached, I should say, and it becomes released. And so a win-win outcome is forecast. The scales are balanced. And because I see this pink, this is something, not only are you speaking your truth, but you are speaking from your heart. You are speaking from your heart. This is something very heart-centered. This is something that has needed to come out, because by keeping it in for so long, this is the negativity. I keep getting this image. I'm envisioning the solar plexus. So if some of you out there, the ones that I might be tapping into or channeling, if you have been having like stomach upset or digestive issues, even though this is a purple, different shades of purple, which is connecting to your insight, which I think is your intuition, your gut knowing. So yes, tapping into that third eye, tapping into your knowing and intuition, which is then connected to the solar plexus, the gut. So if for those out there who have been dealing with some digestive issues, a lot of it might have to do with the negativity that you've been holding in, that you have needed to speak about. So I'm going to put these aside, because I often refer back And a lot of the time the tarot will give us a clue. I want to see what this fiery climax has, what that has to do. So this is what I'm going to do now. What we're going to do is we are going to, where your person, your twin flame, your soulmate, your soul connection, who are they right now? Where is their energy? What is on their mind? What are they thinking about? What's in their heart? What are they feeling? Sorry if the shuffling is too loud. I try to make it as soft as possible. Okay. Spirit, twin flame soulmate of Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Your person, their energy, where they're at, what they're thinking about, what's in their heart. We have the Hermit card. You could be dealing with a Virgo. With the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Wands actually is facing, okay, so I want to be able to show you how this is looking on the table. So this is how it's looking on the table. We have the Hermit, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Excuse me, the Hermit card, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. I feel that your person has isolated themselves. They have pulled back. They've pulled back. They're very, very much up in their head. They are feeling very wrapped up in their heads. They're like racing thoughts. I'm even, I'm guided to say, like, I feel that there's racing thoughts. They're in the middle is the Two of Wands. They need to make a decision. They are at a crossroads. And we have the Devil. The Devil. The Devil with the Four of Swords. What I'm feeling is that your person, either if they could be in a dark night of the soul, because what I'm feeling, and they're seeking peace and serenity. What it is that I'm feeling is that they are seeking peace and serenity. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles with the Devil and the Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Time seems to be dragging on and standing still. It almost feels like they cannot find any peace or serenity. Nine of Swords. They are there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of worry, a lot of doubt. We have the Five of Cups. There's a lot of sadness, a lot of anxiety, they are dealing with a lot. They are dealing with a lot of pain. There could be depression even, because they're at a crossroads. They don't know which way to turn. So what I'm going to do is I want to see what this Devil card is, because it'll explain. I want to see what the Devil card is. I feel that you and your person, if this happens to be a twin flame dynamic, it doesn't have to be. If you and your person are in separation, this crossroads and this Devil, I'm feeling that that has to do with it. And this separation, the separation is causing them a lot of anxiety. They're just looking for some peace. Spirit, tell me more about the Devil card. Yeah, they're very... Wow. No, that's too many, Spirit, too many. We have the Star card and the Ten of Wands. We have the Star card and the Ten of Wands. They are healing. They're healing from a lot of burdens. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. The Empress could be dealing with a Taurus or Libra. But I feel, Scorpio, that this is your energy. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. They're true. What I feel is that with the Devil card, they're dealing with something. It could either be addiction, codependency, temptation, lower thought forms, beliefs, paradigms, old conditioning, trauma. They're really trying hard to heal because this has been a burden on them. Three of Pentacles. See, the way I'm seeing this, if you look at this card, the Three of Pentacles, if you look at the man underneath the Three Pentacles, they're feeling as if, like with the Ten of Wands, that things are feeling very heavy. All of the work that they are doing, it is feeling very heavy, and it feels, I get this feeling that they feel like this is never ending. This is never going to end, that they're searching so much for the light at the end of the tunnel, and they're really trying hard to move forward and away from these burdens, away from these devil type behaviors. And they're trying to move forward towards their Empress. So I'm picking up on a divine masculine energy. It is not gender specific. You know your situation. This is what they're trying to move towards. They're trying to move towards. Eight of Pentacles, they're working really hard. They're working really hard because they're really they want to open up this love, but they're also trying desperately hard to try to find within themselves an ounce of self-love. What I'm feeling is that with you, Scorpio, that they have felt this love from you, so they are aware, or it was the first time that they have ever experienced that kind of love before. And because of the devil type behaviors that they are dealing with, I feel that there's a separation. It's a separation, and what it's done, it has triggered them into healing. Yes, it has triggered them into, this is the Star card. This could definitely, I'm picking up the possibility, a strong possibility of a twin flame dynamic, because I feel, Scorpio, that going back to the Moonology cards, expect powerful change, a fiery climax approaches. If this hasn't happened, it might have happened in the most recent past. It might be going on now, but if it hasn't, this might be coming up within the month of November, but definitely towards the end of 2019. But what I feel is that this connection, there has been a separation. They are now, I feel that they are now in isolation. They are really up in their head with a lot of self-induced prisons of the mind, these thoughts, these racing thoughts this crossroads, trying to see out, and to see out, try and get their way. They're trying to get their way out, a way out. They're wanting to get a way out and away from this devil. And these heavy burdens, I think with the separation, it has triggered them into a dark night of the soul, and they're trying to heal. They're trying to find this healing, but they're feeling like, it almost feels like the world. See, the Three of Pentacles is usually about collaboration, cooperation, and working together. They don't feel that. They feel a very heavy burden on their shoulders. And they're trying to move forward. So they are trying to move forward, but it is because they're really trying to find this peace and serenity, but it feels like to them, it's like at a snail's pace. They just feel like time is standing still, time is going so slow, and they're feeling so fearful and anxiety and very depressed and sorrowful. And part of that, I feel it has to do with the separation, but I feel because of this devil type, these devil behaviors, whatever that might be, this was the cause of the separation, and this is something that they themselves have had to heal in order to come back towards you, Scorpio. And again, cross watchers, this could be flipped. So cross watchers, if this is Scorpio, then flip the script. But I'm reading for the energy. I'm reading for the energy of the sacred connection of Scorpio. So Scorpio. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap into your energy, where you are, what you are feeling, what is going on with you. Yeah, I just feel a lot. I just feel that there is that racing thoughts, a lot of racing obsessive thoughts, a lot of sorrow, and a lot like really keeping them up at night, not being able to sleep, having nightmares. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up from your person, Scorpio. And it's been very difficult for you. Okay. Spirit, what is going on with Scorpio? Where are they at this moment in time? What is their energy? What are they thinking about? What's on their mind? What's in their heart? What are they feeling? Scorpio, what's on their mind? What's their energy like? Okay. All right. Scorpio, it's becoming clearer. In the middle, in the very center here, we have the tower. There was a tower, and this is where I feel this is the separation that has occurred or will occur. There was this tower moment. Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. What I feel is that because of this tower moment, the tower moment is in the middle. See, the Page of Pentacles, it's a young energy. This is a new opportunity to work really hard. You have worked really hard, but you are exploring other opportunities. The Devil card that came out with your person's energy, that was the tower moment. Five of Swords. Feeling stabbed in the back, Scorpio, this is a situation where I feel that you have worked really, really hard, trying to find every opportunity to explore every opportunity with your connection, and in trying to help your person. I keep getting, for some, this is what I'm being guided and what it is that I'm feeling. And this isn't for everyone, but there might be, even if there's one person, one Scorpio out there, if your person is, has been and is struggling with addiction, this is what I'm feeling this devil energy is. Because what I'm seeing here is this tower moment, that you were put in a position where you had no other choice but to separate, because with this Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles here, what I'm feeling is that you had tried almost every which way, tried really hard to help, to save, to rescue, and it became very enmeshed and very codependent, enabling, and you had this tower moment for you, Scorpio, was your realization. You had come to a very deep realization that this is not something that you can fix, save, or heal. It's not something that you caused, and it's something that you had no other choice but to walk away. And that is a message, that's a very specific message for someone, and that is what it is that I'm feeling, that's what it is that I'm picking up. The Five of Swords, you feeling, what I feel, Scorpio, is, feeling stabbed in the back. I feel it has everything to do, and if it is an addiction, it's not the person themselves. I feel, Scorpio, that you know your person, like underneath all of underneath the addiction, you know who that person is underneath. And so this feeling stabbed in the back is the addiction. It's not your person. And this has hurt you deeply, but you made a judgment call. You needed to walk away because you needed a rebirth and a renewal. It's not something that you have wanted. See, the Seven of Swords, because anybody that has been involved with or in a relationship with someone with alcohol or drugs or any kind of addiction, knows that there's a lot of deceit, a lot of deceptive behavior. And I also feel with the Seven, because of the judgment, you had made a judgment call that you no longer could do this. So you strategically planned this. Which is why I meditate and contemplate. Take time to breathe out. Expect powerful change. A fiery climax approaches. Expect powerful change. A fiery climax approaches. It's time to release negativity. A win-win outcome is forecast. The win-win outcome has everything to do with, Scorpio, I feel, for the one that I am tapping into, that win-win outcome has to do with saving yourself, because you certainly cannot save this person, your person. And I feel it in here that this is something that has broken your heart. It's not something, see, we have the Lover's card. The Lover's card, two messages for whoever it is that I'm tapping into. You chose yourself. You made an ethical and moral choice to choose yourself, to love yourself enough and your person to walk away, because you were given no other choice. But at the same time, this shows how deeply connected you are to this person, that this truly is a very deep soul connection to you, Scorpio, and it's tearing you apart. A Knight of Swords, I feel, Scorpio, that although you walked away, I feel that for whoever it is that I'm tapping into, you check in on them from time to time. You have a way to check in on them from time to time. I know that this is a very fast-moving energy, and it's messages. I feel that if there's mutual friends or family members or so on and so forth, that the only way, it's almost like you just want to make sure how they're doing. You're curious to see how they're doing, and so this is what I feel. The Knight of Swords is that you're keeping a watchful eye, but I also feel, at the same time, Scorpio, is that if your person were to stay on the road of recovery, to stay on path, to stay on track. And you'll only know when, there's only a certain, as time goes on, because it's taking one day at a time. But if you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that there was any way that the two of you can work this out, you would rush right back into this connection. But you won't do that because of what has happened. Not until they are well and they have enough recovery under their belt in order to come rushing back into this connection. So this is a very specific message for someone out there. That is what the devil type behavior. I just get a very, very strong feeling that this has to do with an addiction of some kind, and a lot of trauma or dual diagnosis of some kind. I've never ever gotten something so very specific, so I know that this is a very specific message for someone. It is not and will not resonate with everyone. So what is going to be next? What comes next? What is coming next towards you? What is the next step for you, Scorpio? The next step. Okay, the next step, Scorpio. Wow. Too many, Spirit, too many. Next step, Spirit, next step for Scorpio. Next step. Okay, Scorpio. We have the Fool card. Your next step is to make a clean break. Take a leap of faith. Start from a blank slate. Doesn't mean that you don't love this person, but what Spirit is asking me to share is that continue to move on this journey. Continue to move toward one foot in front of the other. King of Swords, stick to your boundaries, stick to your decision, stay the authority of your own life. Stick with the decisions that you've made, because in a decision such as this, there needs to be more logic and less emotion, even though there is a lot of emotion. Page of Pentacles is in the middle. New opportunity, allow new opportunities, explore all of these opportunities. Explore the opportunities that are going to be coming your way with this new this new journey, because I feel that this is like a new chapter. This is a new clean slate for you. Three of Swords doesn't mean that you aren't feeling pain in your heart. You are feeling very heartbroken and I'm being guided to say grief-stricken, but this is also about forgiveness, forgiving yourself and forgiving the other person, and lay down the burdens, because the burdens that you had put upon yourself were not yours to carry. These were their burdens. And although you tried so desperately hard to see, the thing is that love sometimes, I know this sounds cliche, but love sometimes truly isn't enough. And the most loving thing a person can do when it comes to addiction is to walk away. And I say that from experience with having family members and being involved and being married to someone that was an addict, alcoholic. And so the burdens that you carry are not your burdens. And so forgive yourself. Queen of Pentacles, manifest a very grounded, nurturing, and grounded, nurturing, and secure future success. Success is yours to take. Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning. There's a new creative beginning out there for you with, see, because we have the Fool card, remember, you're starting this new chapter. So it's, what I feel is that it's taking one foot in front of the other to create a new grounded chapter in your life that is going to be full of passion, desire, and creativity. And I feel that this is something that's going to happen over time, because you are feeling very heartbroken, Scorpio. I can feel it. I can feel it in here. I even hear, I hear in my mind's eye, I hear I hear somebody crying, and I'm getting very upset, to be honest, because it's going to be okay. I was being guided to say that it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're going to be okay, Scorpio. Wow. Wow, I've never ever done any a general reading that was so specific. So I really feel that this was for someone or a few, very few. So again, like I said, this is not going to resonate with everyone because this is such a specific message. So Power of Surrender card. Power of Surrender card. What is the message for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to surrender? What does Scorpio need to surrender? Two. I'm going to ask for one more for Scorpio. That one wants to come out. All right. Actually, I'm going to take one more. 4 messages for the Power of Surrender card. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. You have been through the ringer. You have been through so much. Connect, find peace and serenity within nature. Just some way, somehow, get outside. It is autumn here on the northern hemisphere. If you're on the southern hemisphere, it's spring. So either way, get outside, connect with nature, take a deep breath. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. There is a lot of drama when someone has been involved with someone that is challenged with addiction of any kind, depression, even anxiety. If there's a dual diagnosis, I'm being guided to say that, because a lot of the time when it comes to addiction, it's usually something, there are other things that are lying underneath. But coming from experience myself in being married to someone and having other relationships with someone who's an addict, that's all that life is on a daily basis, is drama and chaos. So it's letting go of that. It's just staying calm and centered. Meditate and contemplate. Take time to breathe out. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. What I'm feeling is that everything is in divine timing, especially with a situation such as this. It's not something that we can control. I still, to this day, when my life feels like there's a lot of chaos and a lot of drama, I start reciting the Serenity Prayer over and over and over again, because the only thing that we have control over truly is ourselves. The rest needs to be given, let go and let God. So anybody that is familiar with 12-step groups and the 12 steps, let go and let God, God being whoever, whatever you resonate with. Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. That is your King of Swords. setting limits, setting boundaries, and being strong enough to continue and not to back down and not to give in. And that is hard. That is also a process. That is also a process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. And yes, no is a complete sentence. So, Scorpio, if you resonated with this reading, please click the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload videos like I do on a regular basis. And from my heart to yours, I wish you so much love and so much peace, Scorpio. Happy birthday.